Hello, everyone. Well, I know this week it's a little tough for some of us and our friends, considering LindyGroove and our local SoCal community have a very large Asian American population, dancers, teachers, instructors, DJs, and everyone that dance Lindy Hop in our community. We stand with all of our Asian communities against acts of violence, xenophobia, and racism of any kind. If you need someone to talk to or help or whatever, Melissa is going to share a link for Asian Mental Health Collective, so you guys can, that's a resource for you if you need someone to talk to. But we are here to release a little bit of our stress and get some endorphins going. So with that, we have our guest instructor this week, Idalia. Hi. Will teach a soothing, nice, and calming musicality routine for everybody to release stress. But however, before we go to Idalia, Christine will lead our regular vegetable warm-up, so we can all jump into deep fryer and drink a little bit of sweet potato fries, which I'm craving right now. With that, let's go to Melissa. Hello.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to LindyGroove Live. Say hello to us in the chat. Let us know where you're dancing from. We'd love to hear from you. As always, I'll be in the chat to read your comments and your questions. And a big shout out to our donors from last week, Michael, Rocio, Shiri, and Brandon. Thank you guys so much for helping to make LindyGroove Live happen. You can check out our donation links through PayPal and Venmo in the stream description, and I'll be posting the links later. And now, without further ado, we have the, as always, lovely Trisha to introduce our Brady Bunch. Hi, Trisha.
Hi, Melissa. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate all of you here this week. Anyway, of course, we have our LindyGroove leaders, Lance and Vicky, yay! And Melissa reminded me of a minion today with her yellow and blue outfit. Of course, we have Idalia, who's going to be leading us in a very fun lesson tonight. And Sam, and Christina, and Shiri, and Henrik with his little dance floor, just like my dance floor. And our LindyGroove ghost, Brett, making it go. And of course, we have Christine with our triple step warm-up. Yes.
Yes, triple step, triple step. I guess that's the new thing. Thank you, lovely Trisha. Thank you to the lovely Trisha. And thank you to everybody for being here. It's always so great to see everyone every week. It's definitely one of the silver linings of the times we're living in, to be able to see you and have cool relationships with people that I've never actually been in a room with before. Is a highlight of my week. I'm so happy to see everybody. I'm here to lead you through the traditional LindyGroove warm-up, triple steps to sweet potato fries by Gordon Webster with Naomi Uyama on the lovely vegetable vocals. You can find this song on Bandcamp, as with pretty much all the bands we play on the live stream. Make sure to support them, buy some songs, buy some albums, buy a few albums. And as always, you can check out that website, is it Bandcamp Friday, so you can make sure all your money goes straight to the bands. All right, I'm going to do everything facing you, so you can use me as a mirror. Everything's going to start on your right foot on the count of 1. We start with stomping. Extra points for the woohoos, help me babies, and hopping into deep fryer all at the same time. What order you want to do those things in is up to you. There are 2 points in the song, one near the beginning, one near the end, where you hear a little break in the music, and we hop, and we dive down into the deep fryer, and we're reborn like phoenixes out of the hot fat. We're gonna get a little crunchy, okay? So
gross. Hot fat.
Gross. We're getting moisturized, okay? Deep moisture. Okay, so let's do it. Let me cue up the song. And here we go. We're gonna start on this foot, stomping on 1. And 5, 6, 5, 6, here we go, stomping.
Come and dine, they get to craving for just mine. The dining in the timing with my sweet potato fries.
Get ready for step touch. Here we go.
When men try my spuds, they claim the other gals are duds. Does wonders for the hunger of my
Step
sweet
touch.
potato fries.
Triples. Here we go.
When they
Triples.
come and meet looking for a treat, they get taters. You can take a seat.
Here we go. First break.
A dish
Into
is
the
just
fryer.
delicious, it's
And
but
jump
not
to the right.
for
And triple.
your appetite down to
Enter.
the table, grab a bite. You'll
Enter.
never have no better than my sweet potato
Enter.
fries.
We're gonna go forward and back. Forward, back. Double time. Slow. Forward and back. Double time. Woo. Hot floor, hot floor. Oop, and up. Back to stomp, wait. Step touch. Triples. Forward with the piano. Oh, sorry, no piano. I just was looking forward to piano. Double time. Now we get to play the piano. Double time. Tickle the ovaries. Slow. Double time. Slow. Double time. Back to stomping. Step touch. Triples. Forward with one more. And double time. Slow. Double time. And
Well,
stomping.
I ain't got much to show, but
Step
I
touch.
can feel it fast or slow. My
Triples.
sweetie loves to eat me all my sweet potato fries.
Feel the burn. More triples.
Don't got time, don't got money, but I got a dish to try. 'Cause I'm a yummy yummy with my sweet potato fries. I can
I'm making up for the triples I missed earlier.
with my honey. He knows where to
Deep
look
fryer.
when he needs a cook.
Huh, huh.
I'll fix him up a dish and then I'll charge him no money.
And stomping.
Dinner is served tonight. Come
Stay
get
touch.
your fill and feel just right.
And
You'll never have
triples.
no better than my sweet potato fries.
Forward and back. Huh.
Get the salt, pepper too.
Double time.
That's all the flavor that I'll add for you. So you'll never have no better than my sweet potato
Double time. Last time.
fries.
Cross. Turn. And now. Sizzle. 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 Applause.
Sizzle, sizzle, sizzle. Out of pot fat, phoenix, flying, reborn. Yes.
So
Thank
much
you.
imagery in one one warm up.
I mean, you painted it for us. I am just following through and bringing it back. Thank you for that, Christine. You are such a light. Such a bright light of joy. All of you here tonight, honestly, like, oh my goodness, I wasn't sure if I was going to come tonight, to be completely honest. And it's just so nice to see all of you here. And the endorphins are beginning to flow, just like the phoenix out of the pot fat. Gross. Anyway, how was class, Christine?
Sorry, I just, all I can see is like a crispy, deep fried phoenix.
I just see it being like kind of greasy and oily and gross and kind of like floppy.
I just think of it as like the most awesome chicken nugget ever. You know, like there's like the round one and the boot shaped one. There should be like a little phoenix shaped.
A little phoenix.
To answer your question, Trisha, class has been super fun. I'm doing Charleston rhythms this month. We're in our third week out of 4. And kind of inadvertently, when I messed up the triple step warm up, doing those moves that we kind of already know in different parts of the music is super fun when it happens, because then you just like kind of experience it differently. So doing those triple steps to the really stompy parts of the song, which we normally don't get do it in that order, really fun and similar to what we've been working on in our Charleston rhythms class. So there's more Charleston to come next month. It's Charleston patterns. So we're going to do things like airplanes and squat Charleston and all that good stuff. It's been super fun. And we have CardioGroove every Sunday with DJ Melissa Marzigliano. And I'm going to hand it to Melissa.
As you can see by our Muppet hands, me and Christina are very excited about CardioGroove. We always have a blast with all of our students who come. If you've been to CardioGroove, please let us know in the comments. Let us know what you thought. We love having all of you here. It happens every single week on Sunday. And also we have our drop-in every Thursday, Solo FUNdamentals with Keegan, and that happens before the live stream. So if you did not get a chance to sign up for any of our awesome series classes, like our one happening with Christine, or blues, or routine, we have 2 drop-in classes every single week. That's every Thursday and every Sunday, so you can check those out at lindygroove.com/lessons. And now we're going to go to our second warm-up, and it is my pleasure to introduce the wonderful, amazing Idalia Ramos joining us back here. Idalia, how are you?
Hello, I am doing great. My birthday's just in a couple hours. 1 more hour till my birthday. I'm so excited. So what better way to celebrate than with all of you here. Thank you so much for coming today. I am excited to dance with you, and I have a very beautiful, explorative, and also interesting lesson to put accents into our dancing, how to make it beautiful. But first, we're going to get started with a warm-up because we need to get in our bodies, feel them, acknowledge them, get in the zone. So here we go. The song is Rock Bottom by Jen Hodge, originally made by Tiny Parham, which is also from Canada, just like Jen, and we're going to put his music, which is amazing, and you should definitely listen to it. I put down the record to share. It's an hour record. You can listen to a few songs, then get in love with it and listen to the whole one. Melissa's going to put it in the chat, but let's get started in dancing. All right, let's shake it off. You know I love a slow song. We're going to start by warming up our head. Just little circles. Starting to relax a little bit. Your neck deserves the love. Here we go. Let's rotate. Really stretch it out. To our shoulders. Kind of shoulders and chest. So just kind of stretch that out. Forward, back. Let's do one shoulder at a time. Let's wake up our arms and our hands. Feel free to groove with the music already. But we're having an accent here. Bring it down to the hips. We're just going to go side to side. brush. This is also a really cool move you can do like this later on, but first we have to get this part. Let's switch the feet. While I'm doing this, I'm paying also attention to my posture. Make sure your chest is up here. Nice. Bring it together. Just do little rolls. Woo. You can put your hips into it if you want. I like to do that. Here we go, let's switch. We use our ankles a lot, so we want to give them a nice warm up. All right. Also, let's move to our quads. So we're going to do a little sit down. And already start getting into the dancing mode, even though it's just a small warm-up. Okay. Such a good song. Okay. Start bringing, inviting the arms in. Maybe get a little lower. Let's just do some crossovers. This kind of warms up my spine with this twist motion. Back to the hips, but keeping that twist going. You should feel it in your abs. Woo. Yeah. Slow it down. Shake it all out. And pose. Yeah. Woo. It's getting steamy and warm in here. All of you look fabulous. So thanks for warming up with me. I think Melissa has a few more words to share with you, and then we'll get going to our lesson.
I love that warm up. I love, Idalia, how you referred to, waking up certain parts of our body. I think that was just a great way to word our warm-up. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. And with that, I want to share, I already shared it in the chat. You can check it out. Idalia's Patreon, Solo Jazz Academy. You can join the Mischievous sessions, which focuses on solo jazz. So you can check that out. Her Patreon, the link is in the chat. So you can check that out if you loved Idalia's warm-up, and I'm sure you're going to love her lesson, so we're so excited to have her. And as always, if you like what we do here at LindyGroove, every single week, every instructor we bring on, we provide a paid gig for these instructors. So if you would like to support that, we do have our Venmo and PayPal donation links in the chat description. And as always, if you would like to know what's going on with the LindyGroove Livestream, who our guest instructors are, what's going on, everything that's happening, you can follow our Facebook event. The link is going to be in the chat in 1 second when I press enter, and you can check it out. But if you want to be extra super prepared on everything going on with LindyGroove, you can follow us on Facebook and Instagram at LindyGroove, and always check out our website, lindygroove.com. And now, I think I'm passing it back over to Idalia. Idalia, you have lots of comments about your amazing paintings in the background. Oh, Idalia, I think you're muted.
You're right. But yes, legendary women that are very inspiring in so many ways. And today we're actually going to be talking about another legendary woman called Dawn Hampton. If you have never heard about her, you are missing out on major, major inspiration, okay? So today we're actually gonna be dancing to this song called Stardust by Jen Hodge. And this actually, in the title, Jen said, dedicated to the memory of Dawn Hampton. And how beautiful is that? This is one of the most beautiful songs, Stardust. And Dawn Hampton is a legendary woman from the 1940s. She was a jazz singer, cabaret dancer. They were also played the saxophone, they led, they followed, they did everything, right? And Melissa's gonna put a little link about them in the chat so you can learn a little bit more. But one of the things that I love about Dawn Hampton was she just felt the music so much, and she didn't care about the steps, she cared about the feeling the beat, right? Because often we can get so wound up in our heads that we're just trying to think of steps on what to do instead of really connecting to the music. So today's lesson is going to be to honor that, to not worry so much about steps. Yes, I'm going to have some guidance for you, but we really just want to connect with the music and really feel it, because that's what makes us feel alive, really, the connection to the music, the love to the music, the love for each other, for our community. And one big thing to mention, it was that she experienced a lot of discrimination in her life, same as many of us currently are doing, and the only thing that we can do is to support each other on the way. This is the only way we're going to get through this, so support Melissa shared a link with you if you want to share it, support to fight racism. That's very strong right now, and spread the love. So with this in mind, let's love ourselves. If we love ourselves, we can love others, and that's what this lesson will be about. So let's get to dancing. So I'll play the song a little bit so you could get a feel, but we are going to be working on some movements, and then I want you to feel the beat and find your own voice in that. So kind of similar to our warm-up, I'll suggest some movements, but take it wherever the music leads you, okay? So this is just gonna be kind of to get us into the mindset, and then we'll go into more of the lesson. So here we go. Alrighty, so let's get up. Let's take a listen. Kind of just groove with it. We'll do a touch step. And we'll stay here for a little bit just to really get in touch with the music. Touch step, leg forward. Burning. Let's switch. Let's take a little walk. And back. faster if you want. Woo! All right, that was just a little taste. That was just a little taste of what we're going to get into today. As you can see, this song is very mellow, right? Like, I even feel like I'm talking too loud. It's so peaceful. It's so beautiful. This song, to me, feels like being in love. Does anybody else feel that way, Brady Bunch? Right? I'd love to hear what it makes you feel, this song. What is love? First of all, what is love? I want to hear all about it. Everybody experiences love differently, right? So yeah, Melissa.
I don't know if I have an answer for what is love. I think I can't handle that large of a question. But I do always feel like amorous and like romantic when I hear this song.
Yes.
Or, you know, I feel at peace when I hear Stardust. It feels like I'm like slow dancing with someone, even if they don't know how to dance, and we're just enjoying life.
Yes, absolutely. It feels like dancing on a cloud to me. Anybody else want to share a little bit about love or what the song makes them feel? And feel free in the chat. I want to see all of your ideas too. What does love mean to you? What does love mean in dancing? How do we express love to each other and in our dance? But I wanted, Vicky wants to go. Let's do it.
So about the song actually reminds me of sunset for some reason. Like a fruity drink.
Yeah.
So,
it's like
yeah.
Sweet and beautiful, is that?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I see that. Anyone else? Anyone in the chat? Ooh, Lance. Let's hear from Lance.
This song kind of tied into my mood today, but it also especially made me think of Vicky in the other room.
Oh. It's so cute. Oh, get out of here. I love it. You two are so cute. So yeah, I was thinking a lot about this song about love and what love means to our dancing and to each other, right? And love means paying attention to what's going on and like lingering to every word that maybe that person says. In this case, the music. Really listening to it, lingering to it, feeling it, right? So, and how does that affect our dancing? When we feel the music and when we connect with the music, magical things happen. Not only does our dancing look gorgeous, but we feel so good. Like it even gives me goosebumps, yeah? So I want you to try to achieve getting yourself goosebumps, really lingering to each beat, each sound. What is it saying? How does it make you feel? So in order to do this, I think we have to get rid of a lot of thoughts. We just need to focus on the music. So we're going to do a very simple step called the box step. And one of the goals of my class today is you can look beautiful and feel beautiful with the simplest steps, okay? I don't do a lot of fancy things, but I love what I'm doing and other people love it too. So let's simplify things down, and we are going to add, connect with the music, start out simple, and then as you want to add little details to what you're hearing, to what you're connecting, then you can do that. So if it's your very first time, jazz step goes like this. You can start out with your right foot and put it diagonally. You're gonna step there, then we're gonna step back, and then we're gonna draw to the right, cross with the left, and you're basically stepping on these 4 points. Yeah? Boom, ba, 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 dee, ga. It's one of the simplest jazz steps and one of my favorite because you can add so much to it, you know, with your arms, with your head. I'll turn around. So it's so simple. You're just kind of keeping the beat here. You can change the beat or the rhythm if you hear something in the music and you want to go a little bit faster and switch it up. You can slide, right? You can do a little zigging. You can change your arms. There's like a million things that you can do with this, you know, and I want to see what you're doing. I know what I do. I'm not bored of it. I like what I do, but I love seeing what other people do too, because together we can inspire each other, okay? Yes, I'm here as an instructor, but I don't have anything necessarily more valuable to say than any of you. You are all beautiful people and dancers. So let's dance to it. Feel free to take it easy, explore, add little accents. I'll be here too. And let's just get into that mode of love. All right, here we go. Get started easy here. And get into a jazz square whenever you want. Linger to those notes. We warmed up our head. Oftentimes we forget about that, but we love our head, so let's use it. Woo! I love that trumpet. I really lingered to that. There's so much you can do with your arms to express yourself here too. So explore the arms. Beautiful, beautiful. That trumpet really makes me linger. Yeah, it's like, and I'm just gonna like, yes, I'm gonna hold on to the very last second. Oh, you're so beautiful. Okay, release. Chill again. Yeah, how, did anyone have any moments that stuck with them from that you wanna share? Yes, Sherry?
Yeah. Can you all hear me okay? I'm using a new speaker. Okay, just checking. Sorry. It never occurred to me to play so much with the jazz square. I've done this move a million times, and I've done it maybe 2 different ways.
Wow.
And the first thing I played with was just timing, like going on every beat and then going on every other beat and then going even slower than that. And it was like oh my God, it's a totally different move. Who knew? Like, it's kind of cool. So that was like the biggest thing I played with. But I also moved my arms more and in different ways and directions than it. Like, I always thought you had to like start a contra body and just do it the way you were taught it for that one routine. And I was like, oh, I could just wave them in the air, or like go side to side. There's so many options. So it was really fun.
Yes. That's exactly what it's about. It's about you developing your own ideas. It's not about what somebody told you or how you've seen it. We've already seen that. We want your ideas, right? That's what makes dancing so beautiful. And jazz dancing, that's the whole point. We want to be different. We want to express ourselves. So thank you so much. And I'm glad that I opened up the world of box step for you. And guess what? We're going to open up a can of worms for all of the jazz steps, because that's exactly what we could do with all of the steps. So let's see. Does anybody want to share a step that they like that would, I have steps, but I'd love to hear from you. Was there any step that you think would go good with this song? Christina?
Yeah, I was just thinking that you were doing them in the warm-up, and of course I'm terrible with names, so please help me. But like when we were doing the leg swishes back, I don't know if that has a name.
Like this. Oh yes, that's one of my favorite moves. So let's roll with that one, and let's drill it a little bit. I think for me, and it's helpful for everyone to just kind of drill the basic movements until you get really comfortable with it. And then you can do all of the other extra stuff, right? Like the musicality stuff, like Sherry was saying. So let's get up with that, because this is one of my favorite moves. So what they were talking about was these swoops, and it's so cool. You can also do it forward, boom, boom. And it's also a very quiet move. So if you're in an apartment, you're really just sliding. You're not even stepping, so it's quite smooth. So we want to deal with that one just to explore a little bit, to make sure you just have your initial bearings. We want to land on one foot, lift the other one, bend this knee, and then swoop. So let's just do this with the music. We'll just continue doing that with the music and dance and watch and learn. I'll marry you. Swoop. Change. Collect. Swoop. Swoop. So let's work a little bit with the different levels, so we can make small ones. This is a nice texture. You can also drag it slow. And make it a little bit bigger, just to explore a range. Softly. Hey. Doing the arms in this really helps, actually. Kind of counter body. But of course you can switch it up later, right? But for now, just kind of go with the flow. Let's go back to small ones. Again, a very simple movement, but it's so beautiful. And you can speed it up. Nice. I think we have the basics. I think we have a good foundation that I could set you free and then just go back and explore and come show me what you have, yeah? So just some ideas that you can play with is like we did the small ones. You can gradually increase. And also I didn't do this because I didn't want to move, but you can take them back. Boom. And then you can try to do it forward. We didn't practice this, but I think you'll get the gist of it. And guess what? This is also a really fun move to go straight into our jazz step that we were just doing. Oh, hey. So yeah, texture and also like how fast or slow or like how heavy. Boom, like some texture that you can add to that. Ooh, it's like suspenseful. Because who doesn't like a suspenseful, exciting, surprising love? So we can add that little texture with that. So I'll put the song, play with the rhythms, the shapes, the size, the texture. Any other, show me things that I don't even know. Help me see it a different way. Let's do it. Alrighty, I'm ready. Yes, nice. You can also, okay, guess what? Turn it around. Okay. This is where the magic happens. Let it all out. I'm getting yes. Woo! Smoking. Remember that you can get low too. Hey. Very small. Woo! Nice. Wow. Wow, I'm sweating. I don't know about y'all, but it's slow. That doesn't mean we're not working hard, right? Anybody else sweating? Woo! Yes. I saw a lot of good stuff out there. Did anyone discover something that they loved? Or that that was interesting for them? That you might want to teach us so we can learn from you too? I know Christina was doing a lot of stuff. I saw a lot of good stuff too. Share with us.
Okay, I think Sam's hand went up, and then I can share something.
Ooh, okay, let's go. Sam?
Yeah, so I was playing around with how far my leg swooped around in front of the leg that I was standing on.
Yeah, show it.
I was playing around with either stopping it kind of here off to the side versus stopping it kind of more in front,
Mm.
and playing around with just like all of these different points on the clock, really.
Yeah.
Going backward or forward. So that was kind of fun.
Ooh, let's try that. Let's try Sam's idea. So it was this swoop, but maybe you changed where you might have gone big, or you might have gone smaller, like on the time clock. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Nice. Yeah. I like that, Sam, like playing with the different angles, because then that makes you do different things too. Like when I do the very big one, it makes me want to cross over and then do a circle. And then I do a big one, I can cross over. So it's like this infinite loop of swoops. Nice. Very good. Thank you, Sam. And Christina?
Yeah, so I liked playing with like the forwards and the backwards. So I was playing with these like half turns, because I think you did it in the warm up. You like did a turn with it, and I was like, oh, that looks like so fun. So I was really I don't know if you can see, but I was doing like a back one to turn and then a forward one to turn the other way.
Woo!
Like making the stop, but then bringing it around.
Wow, okay. Swoop. Swoop. Like. Nice. Everyone feel free to try it and try it at home. Let's see, what can we get from this? And then we can swoop forward. That's fun. Yes, adding turns to this is really fun, actually. So thanks for bringing that up, Christina, because this sets you up really nice for this release here. Woo! And then you can do all kinds of cool stuff, right? Because you're like, hey, I love you. We've been dating for 6 years. Boom. Hey, woo, surprise. Something, I'm taking you to whatever thing, right? Because who doesn't love a good surprise and love? And I think turns that are really fast add so much a surprise element for me and for everybody else. It's like my own little ride. So I guess that's kind of how I see this tie into our theme of love, because love has surprises, and turns can be a really love surprise. Nice. So let's maybe put all of this together. So we did a couple moves. If you were here for my last session, we did a catwalk, which looked like this, which was a lot of fun. But it was a little bit faster song, so we went. Right? Clearly, catwalk would not really fit for this song because it's more dreamy. So I'm modifying it to be a kitty walk. So it's gonna be like kitty walk, kitty walk, kitty walk, and then you can pivot. So yes, exactly. You can even do this because it fits so nicely with the beat of the song. And of course, feel free to invent your own kind of walk in that part. This is just a suggestion. So the format is just to add a little bit of structure. I'm not going to give you counts. I want you to just feel it however far you want a kitty walk, back, forward. It's up to you. This is just kind of a structure that you could follow so you don't have to think about what to do next too much. So we're going to go something like kitty walks. You know, showcase those hips, showcase the arms, play. Feel the essence of love. I want to see in your face. Be transported. All right, we're going to turn. Boom. We're going to go into our swoop. Da, da. swoop as many times as you want, whichever way you want. And then we're gonna finish with our cross step. Yeah? And you can also add a surprise turn from that. Okay? So let's do it to music. I'll call it out just so we could practice all together this flow. And then we'll all deviate from it with our own ideas and such as. Okay? So, and then Jen Hodge has this beautiful whistling section that I have been cutting it short, but we are going to get to it all. So here we go. I'll call it out. We'll all do it kind of together, and then we'll deviate. So we start out. Here we go. I always start out by just listening. I love using my hips in this part too. Feels nice. All right, kitty walk. Here we go. And you can pivot. Kitty walk back. Oh. I didn't do the swoops. Let's do it again. So we're gonna kitty walk and swoop back. Here we go. You can pivot and swoop. Get into our jazz square. And finish with a turn whenever you feel it. Let's do it again from the top. Kitty walk. Swoops. Find your way to a jazz square. Don't forget about all the different accents and weights. You can make it very heavy or light. Yes. All right, so we have our sequence. Any questions? Yes, no, looking good, great. You can, of course, you can do the kitty walk and just do this. If you want to get a little bit fancy, you can pivot, kitty walk, pivot, push up, swoop, swoop, swoop. So I'll just do it one way this way just in case anybody wants to try that. Kitty walk, right? Pivot, boom, back, replace, replace, replace. Crazy turn if you want. I'll have us dance through it once, one whole song. Now we'll get to listen to the really beautiful whistling section so that you can get really in the mood. The song is about 5 minutes long, so you have a lot of time to play. So I want you to take your time and just transport yourself to this joyful place for these next 5 minutes. I'm not going to talk through it at all. It's going to be just you and the music. Samantha, if you could watch, and then that way, because everyone's going to be in a trance, they're not going to forget, they're not going to remember how beautiful they were. Make us fall in love with you. You fall in love with yourself. Let's do it. Let's make some magic happen. And you can totally deviate from this section, by the way. Do what your heart tells you. Yes. Oh, that felt good. Let's take a deep breath together. Experience the beauty that just happened from all of us. Tell me, how are you doing? Yes, love. Do you feel the love in your body? The music. Christina, what do you have to say?
Oh my gosh, I feel like I worked out more than any other week, which is crazy. Like the whistling, I was like, oh, I'm really, really going for it. And then I was like, I'm getting tired. This is crazy. But it was fun. And like, I really enjoyed that I didn't know where it was going.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't heard the song before. So the whistling was just completely, I felt like it was like an improv, and I was like just trying to catch the beats, you know, like trying to catch the love notes.
Yes, catch the love notes. And I think that's also a beautiful intro about love. It's always kind of a mystery, right? But it's comforting. Everything will be okay. And you just linger to the notes and feel them completely. Trisha, I saw some great stuff coming from you.
Aw, stop. You know, it's funny because when you first were like, this is a love song. What is love? I'm like, oh no, what am I doing here? But you know what love is to me? Love is like letting your cat sit on you for hours when you really just need to go to the bathroom. Or trying to dance very quietly so that said cat will stay for the whole lesson. So I got to end that song with a kiss on Lindy Kitty's little face, and she stayed the whole time. And I think that is the first time ever in all of LindyGroove time that she has stayed the whole time. So that's love to me.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. Henrik, what did you discover today? How did you feel?
For me, it's a lot of interesting wave shift.
Uh-huh.
It's a lot slower and delicate.
Yes.
That I usually don't really pay much attention to.
Yes. Yes, thank you. Absolutely. I think, and that's why specifically I love having my lessons cater around slow music, because there's so much beautiful music, and a lot of the time we just listen to like medium or up-tempo songs, and we miss out on this whole other range of beautiful songs, right? That bring something different out of our dancing, that can enhance all of our dancing by taking the time and the care, right? And for me, I guess that's what love is. Love is in action. You care, you pay attention, you listen, you know, you enjoy each step, right? And this kind of makes you do that because there's no rush. So I'm glad that you had that experience, Henrik. Anybody else that want to share anything?
I want to piggyback off of Christina. My quads are burning, by the way. Ow.
Nice. Yeah. People in at home watching, let us know how this was for you. Did you get a nice workout even though it's slow, right? It's deceiving. I would love to hear what you experienced through this. Was there any moments that you're like, wow, okay, I tried this thing? Send a video. I love to see all of you. So yeah, that is our lesson for today. So thank you so much for joining me on this peaceful yet very active journey on love exploration in our music. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you so much, Idalia. That lesson was amazing. I really enjoyed that. I felt like I was to piggyback on Vicky, my core, oh my gosh, the long legs out and the swoops with the long legs. I felt like I was doing Pilates standing up. And it wasn't until Vicky said that I realized that a lot of my movement was actually, I was doing like lots of circles and leg circles and putting tiny circles on at the end of things. And
yes.
So that was super fun. And I love the kitty walk. And I love the part where the kitty walk, where the trumpet does like a flutter.
Yeah.
I can't believe this happened. I actually did like a flutter of my foot, like I was getting cat litter off my foot.
Wow.
Oh my
So
gosh,
there's my
Lance,
kitty walk.
It's funny that you mentioned that because as I was watching everyone, I also saw that, and no joke, I like wrote that down. I wrote foot wiggle for you because I saw that moment and I was like, oh, that's so wonderful.
So, wow. So thank you, Idalia, and thank you all the powerful women that helped put this together tonight. We have some folks to celebrate, some folks that are having birthdays, and I've got a list here. So you all know what's going to happen. I'm going to read off their names, and then you're going to unmute, and we're going to sing. So we got a bunch this week, too. Happy birthday, first of all, Idalia Ramos. Just a few more hours. Your official birthday. Woohoo. Mike Giffen, happy birthday. Patty Holmes is having a birthday. Karen Toramaru, birthday. Lindsay Lee, birthday time. Ren Middlebrook, happy birthday. Nastasha Barber, happy birthday. Alana Kwan, we miss you, Alana, happy birthday. Vanessa Gerard and Elizabeth Zaroff are all having birthdays. So here we go, unmute. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Oh, that was a pretty good one. I think maybe all that slow music got us tuned up for that.
Yeah.
Melissa, what'd you think of that?
I thought it was pretty good, except I kind of forgot the words to Happy Birthday halfway through. Don't rewatch the tape. But I think I've sang that song too many times. I was so entranced by Idalia's amazing like sequins jacket, and I was watching her dance, and I was like, wait, what am I singing? I don't know what's happening anymore. So anyway, happy birthday everyone, especially Idalia. I think it's almost your birthday where you are. Only 20 minutes. Very exciting. And happy birthday to everyone else. I have my birthday train hat here, choo choo. And don't forget, if your birthday is coming up, you can celebrate with LindyGroove. Go to LindyGroove.com. And if your birthday is coming up, you can sign up, and you and 10 friends can take Solo FUNdamentals, which, as you guys know, happens every single Thursday. And we also send you some amazing birthday decorations that will help you celebrate. It's a lot of fun, so be sure to check it out. And also, I just want to give another big thank you to Idalia. Thank you so much. Wait, hold on. I want to give another big thank you to Idalia. Thank you so much for tonight's lesson. I think I speak for everyone where we all felt the love in tonight's lesson. And if you enjoyed the lesson, please let us know in the comments. Let us know how you felt about tonight's lesson. Anything, like Idalia said, anything that happened, anything you might have discovered. We'd love to hear about it. And we did also share Idalia's Patreon, Solo Jazz Academy. You can check that out. The link is in the chat. And as always, if you would like to support LindyGroove Live and supporting our instructors, you can check out our PayPal and Venmo links in the stream description. And now I'm going to pass it on to Vicky for Smiles to Share.
Thanks, Melissa. So, for this week's Smile to Share, we have Sam sharing her very first Smiles to Share. Hello, Sam.
Hello, I'm so excited. I always have lots of things that make me smile, whether they are just laughing or just pure, just peaceful and a little slice of heaven. So the thing that I'm sharing with you all today is that little slice of heaven. It is a video by Acoustic Trench. It's a finger-picking guitar song with a dog. Her name is Maple, and she is just like in love with the music and is laying down in the most peaceful, and she's holding on to her little stuffed animal elephant, and it just makes me so calm and at ease, and makes me think that that is the only thing that's great and beautiful in the world, and that's all I need to think about. So enjoy.
Thank you, Sam. That we will all, Melissa will post link in chat, and then we can all enjoy the dog and the elephant snuggling and guitar picking. And next, Melissa has something to share with us.
Yes, my Smile to Share is a video of a bird progressively learning how to skateboard. It's very cute and very charming and very impressive. I don't know how to skateboard. I tried to skateboard twice in my life and it ended very poorly. But if you would like to see a very talented bird, you know, slowly make its way up to learning how to skateboard, hopefully you can feel inspired by it, or maybe it'll just make you smile. I think it's a very cute bird and I'm very impressed by its skills. So be sure to check out this bird slowly learning how to skateboard. I thought it was very cute. And with that, that is our stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it every time you guys come out and dance with us. Thank you again to Idalia for teaching tonight's lesson. As always, you can check out our Facebook event to keep updated with LindyGroove LiveStream. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. You can always register for virtual classes. Remember, we have 2 drop-in classes every single week, so you can check those out at lindygroove.com/lessons. As always, you can check out our donation links, our PayPal and Venmo in the stream description, and I will post them again. And be sure to tune in next week for next week's instructor. We have Grace Babis joining us again. We're so excited to have Grace joining us next week. And that is our stream. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye, everyone.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.